I had the audacity to breathe that into existence, to say that that was what I wanted, but I didn't have the actions. I didn't put in a plan. I didn't actually do the things in order to make that happen. Try to reprogram your mind every day, guys. Started this morning watching this keynote by John Henry, who's this entrepreneur from Harlem who just did really cool things. You know, there are a couple of big takeaways that I got from what he said. The number one thing was just how you do anything is how you do everything. Like, that's so fucking profound. So yesterday was the first day that I completed all of the habits that I had planned for myself to do each and every week this year. You know, just like listening to this quote, like how you do anything is how you do everything by John Henry, it has me see that, like, even if nobody saw that I got all of these things done, it's indicative of who I want to be, my character, which is like, I'm a person of integrity. If I say I'm going to get it done, I get it done. And so I'm feeling good about myself right now, and I want to continue to build on that momentum. What up? Yeah, that's a good question. You're like everybody's just like, what the hell are you doing, Glenn? On the business, like, you know, career front, I decided that I was going to help people with videos, because a lot of people have been asking me, how do I do my videos? Like, you know, they want to either learn how to do it themselves, or to have someone like kind of do the videos for them. And maybe this is just my own my internal limitations that I'm putting on myself, but that I need to have like a big win, you know, and like really show myself like living by the principles that I kind of tell people that, you know, will make the difference for them, and showing them like what happens if you do, you know, that you don't necessarily need to be super passionate about something, but like that if you just make it a choice and you live by like sort of, you know, integrity and just like, you know, just like getting shit done and like being of service, that you can have like the life that you want. Yeah, I'm going in all in, and like I've been reaching out to a ton of people, and there's, you know, like it seems like I'm going to have a couple of clients in the very near future. This is like actually starting to move. And I think before, like, I was like really focusing on like my personal brand and like trying to build out, like, you know, put out content on like social media and maybe like do like this coaching thing. But I think I want to focus on this route a little bit more, because I never really saw myself as a coach either. In like, I see myself more as like an accountability person, where like if you need someone to like just like hold you to doing some shit, like I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna keep you on that and like help you sift through, like plan out what you need to do. But I think that I like this business a little bit better, just because it's there's a product at the end, and there's like a real service, yeah, you know, and so like you can tell, like, it's not just like, oh yeah, you should be good and just do your no, it's like, hey, create these videos. These are the things that go into creating the video. This is how you market yourself. This is how, like, you know, these are the things that you need to really think about, and like have a real product. And then in that process, there will probably be some, like, you know, personal development stuff where people are nervous in front of cameras. How do you like confront that fear? How do you and then like for those people who want to create content on a regular basis, how do you do that? How do you set up accountability systems for yourself? And so like I can like bring that into like the mix. So I just finished up my call with my youngest brother, Dorville. I'm so proud of him. He's just like grown into like a little man. He's like 23, turning 24. But I'm just really proud of like where his mind is, and like how like he has such an emphasis on growing personally and just like creating value and just learning. But I just got off the call with him. I was checking my Instagram, and I just saw that John Henry, who I just spoke about, reposted my Instagram story. Now, in some respects, it's just like, okay, cool. Like, you know, he reposted it. It's not that serious. But for me, it's a pretty big deal, because I was not expecting him to like respond or to even look at it. And he just reposted it, shared it with his audience. And it just goes to show, like, when you give value and you just are coming from a genuine place, people respond to that. And so I'm going to continue to like lean into this this place of giving and just like sharing what I'm learning and discovering, and I know like good things will come and open up as a result. So keep doing it, guys. You know, don't be afraid. Like that was a little scary for me, but I was like, you know what? It's not about like staying up here. It's like getting out there and just like focusing on like what your ultimate goal, and it's like paying off, I guess. Cool. By July 29th, I'm supposed to have made 5,000 Instagram followers and have made $20,000 of revenue. And I was just like, I was thinking about it today, and I was like, God damn. Like, I was just thinking about my goal that I had written 2 months ago. That basically by tomorrow, July 29th, I will have earned $20,000 worth of income and have 5,000 Instagram followers. And as bold of a claim and dream that was, it's like I had the audacity to breathe that into existence, to say that was what I wanted, but I didn't have the actions. I didn't put in the plan. I didn't actually do the things in order to make that happen. And I think that's a recurring trend with me and with a lot of people in general. It's like we want the house, we want the cars, we want the travel, the autonomy, the free time. But then when we're presented with the opportunity to actually put in the work to make it happen, we don't seize that opportunity. We don't actually put in the work. And I'm realizing that it's taken me a little while, honestly, like almost like 4 years to really get to this point where I'm like, you know what, like something shifted, like mindset wise, where I'm like, okay, I'm a lot more focused. I know what it is that I want, what my biggest priorities are, and I gotta make sure that my actions align with that. That I actually do the things that are scary, but that are out of my comfort zone, but that will make the biggest difference. And I think for you guys, with your dreams and goals and ambitions, you need to have that same frame of mind where you're like, hey, this is what I want, and I know it's crazy. I know other people might not believe that it's possible. Hell, I might not even believe that it's truly possible, but I'm gonna take fucking action that is necessary to make that happen. And we just got to retrain ourselves and remind ourselves of that day in and day out. And I think that for me, I tend to forget it, and I'm like at a point where after so long, it's like, okay, now is the time, and I'm not gonna forget it this time. It's like once you discover that, once it actually sinks in, and sometimes it takes a while, so no matter where you are, don't worry about it, you're fine. But when it does sink in, then it's just like time to act. And hopefully this video is like that spark for you guys, where you're like, shit, yeah, like if I'm being honest with myself, I'm not taking the actions that are aligned with the ambitions and the dreams and goals that I have. It's time to act. And so a lot of changes are coming. Just be flexible and with me, because I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to continue adding value for y'all, and in a way that's sustainable and works for me, and that's aligned with like my long-term visions. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already, and like this video, and share it with at least one person who you really want to share these messages with as well. Okay, until the next one, peace.